In this video, we're going with Scream 6, everybody. Gotta love it, man. I love Scream 6. The opening scene to Scream 6 is probably one of the craziest, you know what I mean? You just never seen it come. It's wild. But you guys, I did the other videos. You know, I told you we were going to do video first Scream, second Scream, third Scream. We did Scream 4. We did Scream 5. Now we're going to Scream 6. Now, personally, I love this movie. The opening scene is probably one of my favorites of the franchise just because it was so different compared to all the other openings. Everything else, same thing. Some, Ghostface calls, blah, 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 stalks the person, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's the same scene every time with every opening. Scream 6, 10 minutes in, you didn't know what the fuck was going on. Had no idea what was going on. I love this opening scene, but I'm gonna sit there and watch it, and we're gonna do some comments along the way. Um, I really do like how they did Scream 6. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was good. Um, Mostly because of the opening scene, just because it's so different compared to all the other Scream movies. As you tell, I got this shirt. You guys probably seen them in my videos. These last couple. Um, I I think this one out of all of them is different, but I'm curious to see how they do Scream 7. Just coming off of this movie is really good and different compared to all the other ones. Opening scene, for example, totally wild. Unmasked Ghostface within the first 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever it was. Well, you guys can go through the movie and figure out all that time yourselves. But yeah, it's just totally different, man. Like than anything. But I think the scene here, her at the bar, is pretty good. She's texting Ghostface. He's gonna get her eventually, as you see throughout the movie. Um, then he shows up. Greg shows back up home, and then you got freaking Ghostface calls Ghostface. It's like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, totally different than what you would have thought. Well, I personally like this opening scene. It's pretty good. Title sequence, gotta love it. So, um, I like the fact that they did it in New York. It was something different compared to, you know what I mean, other Scream movies. And then you see Melissa at her therapy. Probably too much. She probably said too much to the therapist. He was not ready for that. Of course, always gotta have a party. And then you got Melissa's character. She's now found this guy, this new boyfriend, and it was it. You know what I mean? You don't know what to think because he's kind of like a red herring, really. But I do like his character as far as like she doesn't want to tell her friends that she's found somebody and moved on. Um, you guys let me know what you think about that character. Uh, Bailey, he's okay. I didn't like the character Bailey that much, but he was all right as far as for a character. But
I think you should get out of the city. You know, considering what happened to you last time.
Series these days, after everything we went through together.
you guys let me know what you think um,
Just happened to pull our case.
about this movie. You know what I mean? And what Scream 6. Do you guys like it? Do you not like it? I think personally it was a good movie. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was good. Then you got Hayden Panettiere's character, which Kirby, probably one of my favorite out of the Scream 6. Um, I don't know, I just like Kirby's character. Then you see her as an FBI agent. It's like, okay, cool.
I work out of the Atlanta office.
I don't know. I thought it was awesome she'd come back. I hope they bring her back in Scream 7 personally, myself. I like her character, Kirby, but the only problem I had with Scream 6, they didn't kill anybody off.
Herbie? Hey, Sam.
They gotta be killing people. Like, this is a Scream movie, people. People gotta die. That's what makes Scream Scream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why, same reason why Dewey had to die. He had to show nobody's safe. People die. I thought they were gonna have Stu Macher in this movie, but it didn't happen. But now with Scream 7 and everything, I think that's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. I personally like this movie. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was good. A lot of criticisms because freaking Dewey's not in it. You know what I mean? There's a few other things. Then you got Gale Weathers. Classic punch. Gale gets punched in the scene. She gets punched damn near every Scream movie. But you knew she was gonna write the book. Like, that was part of her character. You know what I mean? She always pushed the envelope. Now you got the therapist, and like, you knew he was gonna die, but it's how they did it. I figured he'd have got into the house first instead of just breaking the glass. It's kind of different, but you knew he was gonna die anyway. Right to the face too. Great kill. Best kill. Of course, she's got to do her big monologue speech. One of the twins. Sequel to the requel. You know, that whole thing. But I don't know.
Step 2 took place in college.
So do we think that the killer is trying to copy the movies?
That is one possibility.
I personally like her character. I think it's pretty awesome. I like all the characters in this one.
I can't just care about step 2.
Uh,
It would make sense if this were just a sequel, but we're not in a sequel because nobody just makes sequels
I don't know.
anymore.
I'm glad that they came back. They're coming back for 7. I think that's gonna be awesome to see them in there.
I had a feeling.
Rule 1: everything is bigger than last time. Bigger budget, bigger cast, bigger body count, longer chases, shootouts, beheadings. You gotta top what came before to keep people coming back.
Beheadings?
Beheadings. Rule 2: whatever happened last time, expect the opposite. Franchises only survive by subverting expectations. If the
If I like one of the targets.
Ethan, I don't know. I liked his character. I thought it was okay,
That was a weird
but
overshare.
wasn't the best out of the franchise. I feel. Um, I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like you kind of knew they were the killers. You know, you kind of called it a little bit. They just seemed that way, but I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about the killers in this one. I thought they were good, but they were all kind of, you kind of knew. At first, I thought one of the twins would be the killer, one of the killers, just maybe. Then you thought it was Kirby. Nobody really, could put their finger on it, but you kind of knew Bailey was part of it too. So that's kind of funny how that goes. I don't know. I still like how they got a question mark by Stumacher, like he's still alive. Um, I don't know. I think Stu's still alive. I don't think it's just gonna be flashbacks in 7. But who knows? We'll all find
I think
out.
you should get out of the city. Considering what happened to you last time.
The ladder scene. I love it. It's probably one of the wildest parts of Scream 6. You just didn't know what was gonna happen next. And then to see Annika just fall down, it's like, wow. Visuals, crazy for the visuals. Um, I really like how they did this movie. Like, a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was good.
Should have stayed with the others. It's not.
You guys let me know what you think. Um, I don't know. I think the ladder scene was awesome, especially how they did that. And then the shrine, the movie theater shrine. Crazy how they had all the masks were gone, but all the roads were there. Every killer, you know, the TV, and they talk about it. You know, oh, if you believe, do you believe Stumacher's dead? Blah blah blah. Like, I think that's cool how they did that. Because they put that in the universe, the fact that Stumacher could be alive still in the universe of Scream. And I think that's why we're getting to where, you know, it's going to be one of them things where you're going to see it. You're finally going to see Stumacher back. I just don't know how they're going to do it. I personally don't think it's going to be flashbacks, but who knows? Anyway, the subway scene here is amazing. I like how the scariness of the fact that it's New York City and in the subway, a lot of people, you don't know who's who, what's going on, blah blah blah. It's like crazy, you know what I mean? But Kirby, he looks suspicious in this movie at first. You don't think that it's what it is, but you think she's gonna be the killer, but she ends up turning out to not be the killer. But the fact that they sent her new boyfriend away, yeah, he was the new guy, so they had to take him out, have him leave, thinking that maybe he could be one of the killers. And he was kind of a red herring at first, anyway. So you kind of thought, he was, but turns out he wasn't. Like I said, I love the shrine scene. All the stuff from all the other past killers. It's just kind of wild how they did that. I don't know. I like how they do the some of the visuals in these movies are really cool. Um, I like how they did the de aging on Billy, being in her head because she is taking medication because of her, I guess you would say, schizophrenia, and so Billy's only in her head. You know what I mean? But it shows her turning point of her character and the fact that she may be going crazy and could try killing one of her friends. You know what I mean? It's just it's another layer to the movie. I don't know. I really thought that it would have been awesome to see them make a third one to this trilogy. Of Scream 2022, then Scream 6, and then there should have been Scream 7. And it sucks that we're never going to get that, but I am excited about Scream 7 and what's going to happen next. I think that it's going to be pretty awesome to see how it goes. So then you got Chad and Ortega and their whole chemistry in this movie. You know what I mean? You could tell that they were going to end up being together in this movie. I think that the chase scenes were really good. Throws the popcorn machine down on Ghostface. Thought that was funny. Um, the Chad, man, I don't know how the fuck he keeps surviving. Makes no sense. But somehow he keeps surviving, gets stabbed a billion times in this freaking movie. And the double knife swipe was amazing. They just stabbed. How in the heck did he make it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, it's just wild. And then the double knife swipe to Ghostface, that was cool. One of the best visuals of the movie. Um, I wasn't crazy about the killer reveal. Um, I do like Quinn's character as far as the killer goes. I feel like she's the best killer out of the three. You know what I mean? I mean, you did have the two at the beginning, but I don't really count them. Um, I feel like Quinn was probably the best killer in 6. Let me know in the comments below what you think and who you think the best killer is in 6. But the killer reveal is pretty good in this one. You kind of seen it coming though. And then you got the death of the two killers. You know what I'm saying? Is just wild. And then you see Melissa put the mask on and become a Ghostface herself. Pretty wild.
What do you think this is based on? Some bullshit conspiracy?
It just goes to show you, man, that grief can do crazy things. In these Scream movies, they say it over and over and over again, man. Like how all it takes is one thing to go wrong, and there you go. People make stupid mistakes and do stupid shit. I like the two killers, but I don't like the way they revealed it at the end. I thought it could have been better done, personally. I thought so, but you guys let me know what you think. I enjoyed this movie. I think, like I said, the beginning's amazing. The fact that they brought Kirby back, I thought that was cool. As far as I'm concerned, or considered friggin' that I think that Quinn was probably the best killer of Scream 6, and I love the beginning of Scream 6. The opening scene was wild, but you guys let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.